Yes, guys, welcome along to Aston Villa from the stands. Hope you're well. It is EFL Cup action. It is Wycombe versus Aston Villa, and Don Unai has rotated tonight as expected. If you are in here, make sure you smash the like, get in the chat so I can shout you out. And of course, as well, if you're watching on replay, let me know your thoughts on the game tonight. Lots going on. If you can tell, I've got a bit of a cold. A little bit of a cold going on. I seem to be getting the cold bug recently. I can't be doing anything about it. I've got the dog going absolutely crazy now, trying to keep her quiet as well. But yeah, hope you're all good. As I said, do smash the like button, do show the support as always, and then I can shout you out as well. I think we're live. Yeah, just clicking in there now. But yeah, so big up to the latest. We got Father Tune in the house, Lee Collison. Big up to Lee, my dad. Big up to Rachel, to Caresex6, to Rhino Skin, to Kevin, to Jason, to Alan Forblord, to Julia. She's still got no Wi-Fi. It's crazy. Goats is in the house as well. Who else have we got in here? Big up to Hidden Activity. And I can see that we have had a new member, and it does call for a little sing-song, as always, in the house. Because he's one of our own. He's one of our own. Farmer Jude. He's one of our own. Welcome to the Members Club. I think you've been in the Members Club before, but welcome back in. Up the goals, Guna as well. Set up the Villa 3-0 tonight. I love it. Ghost wants a big scoreline. Connor's in the house. Real Tom's been in. DG Drew was one of the first in. But yeah, hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. And I like that we're going to see rotated FC tonight, chat. I'm not going to hide behind the fact that it's quite exciting that we get to watch rotated FC. Because why wouldn't it be? We get to see players that we haven't seen for a long, long time. I'm also in the stage of rushing around and multitasking and trying to get onto everything. I have ordered something on Amazon, and it actually arrived today. Yeah, it arrived today, and I haven't been able to put it on, but I'm going to literally try and put it on now. It is called a pop filter. Any guesses what a pop filter does in the chat right now? I haven't really looked how I should apply it. But I'm literally going to try and screw it on right now. In fact, I'm sorry if it. In fact, I'll mute the mic quickly because I don't want it to be all crackly in your ears. Let me mute it a second. 1 second. Okay, I've got a pop filter on. We got it on. Now, any guesses? You get a gold star if you know why I've got a pop filter. Do let me know. Hit cops things, love it. Fancy comfortable free. Oh, by the way, Kevin, welcome to your first watch along of the season. It's good to have you back amongst us. It really is. And thank you for being a member for 12 months. That's absolutely outstanding. Outstanding work. So a year in the clan. Big up to you. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And big up to everyone, all the support in this Carabao Cup game, the EFL Cup game. It puts things on the filter. Thing. PC, you're not too far away. Big up to Krim, says even Josh and the EVFTS family. I'm gutted for Jaden Philogene. He has missed out through injury. This was the perfect game for him. It was. Shall we talk about the Villa side, Dan? We're not really interested in Wycombe. To be honest, this is no disrespect to Wycombe. By the way, Man City already 1-0 up against Watford. Doku scored. This could be a thumping for Watford tonight. But no disrespect to Wycombe. We're not going to focus on them too much. But yeah, we will be looking at Villa. So we've got Joe Gauchi in goal. Excited to see him. I'm really excited to see Mr. Costa Najolkovic play. I have been very, very, very much looking out for Costa Najolkovic. And hopefully he puts a good impression. Because I think that right back slot is very much one of the positions. And let me know, chat, in the side. Which position do you think are the two most unpredictable positions for Aston Villa on the pitch? For me, it's right back and it's left back. Those are the two positions I'd say where it's not nailed on who plays in there. I think everyone else picks himself almost. So yeah. So Najolkovic, Bogard and Swinkles play centre half. Bogard playing his more natural position. He'll be thankful for that. With Ian Matson getting a start, I'm looking forward to seeing old Ian. Bailey, Onana, Barkley. Let's go better. Double pivot of Onana and Barkley. Leon Bailey on the right. Caden Young on the left. Emi Buendia, captain as well. Love it. With John Duran, JD gets a start. JD gets a start. Now, let me know in the chat. Does JD score tonight? Yes or no? I reckon the curse of a start means that he won't score. But yeah, Theo, you guys are on the right. Pop filter. And the pop filter is to hopefully let you hear me score a goal. Now, if that doesn't work, then it's definitely my laptop's fault. I've got a state-of-the-art microphone. It still cuts me out. I know some of you love it. But one day you've got to hear me celebrate a goal properly, right? But yeah, Theo's right. Jason Powell's right as well. Filters, alcohol, claret juice. Oh my God, I haven't even got any claret juice ready as well. I might have to go do that. It's been mad rush, mad rush. Had a very good dinner tonight as well. I had sausage, mash, and beans. Rate that out of 10. I'm giving that a solid 7.5 out of 10. Sausage, mash, and bean. I'm a little bit picky with mashed potatoes. I'm not going to lie. I find mashed potatoes one of my harder foods to eat. Thank you, Starry. That looks beautiful. Just had my cup of tea as well, produced. But yeah, big up to my mum. He's in. Always rated Sprinkles. Would love to see him. I think he's going to do well tonight. Who else? What have we got? Austin Peters in the house. Even Josh Phillips in 3-1. Duran scored a brace. So you got Duran scoring. This isn't a weak side, though. You're right, actually, Rob. This is far from weak. This is a competitive side. Wycombe literally haven't got anyone voting for them. Brutal. Big up to Spicy Pricey. Good to have you in here. Duran hat-trick for me. 4-1. JD hat-trick. Predicting. There's a lot of good score predictions. And yeah, if you are a member, then please make sure you get your score prediction in for the members competition. There's no trialist tonight, Rhino. Josh, man, you need to read my comment at the top that explains my absence. Let me see if I can get that. I've got your new member one. Oh, let's have a look. I'm back, baby. Let's start month one again. Change bank and all went to hell. Up the Villa 3-0 Army. Changing bank accounts. Bloody hell, they're a nightmare, aren't they? Those bankers. Or as we say, bloody Wankers. Wanderers scored 2. Oh, somebody haven't got us getting a clean sheet tonight. Interesting. Nah, the mic doesn't blow. It doesn't happen. True. I don't know if I sound that congested on the mic, but I tell you what, if I have to cough or blow my nose, I do apologise in advance. 3-0 with a cider in. Love mashed potato, do you? I don't know. Big up Care6. Mashed potato for me. Oh, big up as well. Who do I see? Spade in the house. And by the way, the phrase big up, we will be talking a little bit about that as well later on today, because that phrase big up is absolutely massive for us going forward. But the team's just coming out on the tunnel. And actually, I'm so far behind in all my what I'm doing, etc., etc. But yeah, fantastic to have so many of you join me again tonight. I really do appreciate it. We are hopefully going to be treated. I want this game to be like a stress-free game. Do you know what I mean? A game where we enjoy the vibes that are out there. We enjoy the vibes that are available for this young team. It looks like Wycombe are playing a similar formation to us, which doesn't surprise me, to be honest. Doesn't surprise me that they do that. Sorry, I'm just going to put the members link in. I put the wrong link in. Let's see if I can get this in before we kick off. Again, Josh, get organised. There we go. Thank you so much. And thank you so much. But yeah, I'm going to play in white tonight. Have I made that up in my head? Have I made that up in my head? Villa are definitely playing in white tonight, aren't they? Hence why I put this white. Hence why I put this white outfit on today. But yeah, look, there's no Oliver Watkins, there's no Morgan Rogers, there's no Esri Konsa, there's no who else? Pow, boom, boom, pow. Wow, someone voted for Wycombe in the chat. Appreciate that. Wycombe, I'm sure will appreciate that. I'm sure Wycombe will really appreciate that. Also find that membership when you don't have it in the streams. Jeez, good luck. This is my 4th live stream. I finally figured it out. Listen, Farmy, you're a legend. You're a legend of the clown. Glad you found it. But yeah, right. Score predictions. I've been quite good at my score predictions recently. I've been there or thereabouts. I think we keep a clean sheet tonight. I think we make light work of this. But it is a different team. I'm going to go with a steady 2-0. Alan Ford's going double figures. Sausage cooked in gravy, love it. Mash is top 10. Never eat my roast dinner without. Wow, you have Mash. And Fraser, top mod as well. Fraser, we have a Telegram group, which I will put that link in as well. If you want to be on Telegram, we've got a little clan going in Telegram. You see WhatsApp, but no one sees your number. So it's quite good. You have your username, but no one sees your number. So you can speak to everyone, and no one can ring you or call you because they don't have your number. But JD, he starts. Will he score tonight? We'll have to see. And big up to the legend, an OG, a super mod, Super lad, super fan. Duper, duper, John Don Duper. He said 0-5 Villa. Duran 2, Bain 2, Anana 1. Wow, not. Imagine if Duper nails this. Anana first goal of the score. Duper would be a legend for life, wouldn't he? And yes, Fraser, we're going to keep pushing there. Big up the Goatser. Indeed. Brain's going 6-0. Love it. Big up to Placet, who is a Polish fan, if I remember correctly, and he wants to see old Matty Cash on the pitch. Right, let me get my clock ready. As I said, I do want to apologise in advance if I sound a bit groggy or I cough or I sneeze. But look, I've been off ill recently, and I was like, look, I can't miss any other content. I almost vowed to myself, I can't miss another watch along through illness. So we're going to sit for it. We're going to do it. We're going to smash it. Villa are in white. The Carabao Cup, the EFL Cup, we're underway. Up the Villa. Let's have it. 2-0 is my score prediction. I'm pretty safe for that. We need to rest as many possible. Yes, it is. Gonna change 3-0 Villa. Lock it in. Jesus Christ. Kesek sits says he puts Mayor and Mash. That's just made me violently ill. Indy Panchi says 2-0 the Villa. Mike says, right, let's see what he thinks. Interested. And wow. MVP Chris Kennan coming in already with a Villa-esque before. Oh my God, John Duran comes in. John Duran! This is a sitter! We're just about to celebrate 5 memberships gifted from Chris Kennan because he's one of our own. He's one of our own. Chris Kennan, he's one of our own. And John Duran gets played through 1-on-1 and misses a sitter. That's bread and butter for John Duran. Oh, he's actually put it wide. The pressure of starting has got to JD. But big up to KSX6, Rhino Skin, Spicy, Nipnap, and Retro. You better big up Chris Kennan. He's gifted you a membership. All thanks to that, man. You are now part of the AVFTS clan. Big up. Wow. Well, there we go. John Duran is human. He can miss chances in a football game. And Chelsea, I think, are 2-0 up against Barrow, which would be expected. That's a nice goal there from Chelsea. They are slowly starting to cook, was it a bit annoying? Oh, wow, that is a long time ago, Fraser, but amazing, isn't it? A long old time ago, and appreciate it. Fraser, you've got very good knowledge of this channel, actually. I do respect your commitment you've always had on this. Mixed tuning as well. Yeah, big up to there. Big up to Gav Highlights, 6 months member, halfway to a year. Love it, Gav. And do check out the channel, Gav Highlights. Brilliant. But yeah, John Duran, Mrs. Sitters, by Duran standards, plays through 1-on-1. Whole goal to aim for, middle of the goal. How has he missed it? Duran out. Big up standing. Big up to Richard Edwards as well. Love it. Guys, John Duran's missed a sitter. I'm sorry. That's not even by his standards. He's actually middle of the goal. Played through 1-on-1. Bailey's cooking already. Here's Leon Bailey. Duran wanted it early, doesn't get it. Gonna be interesting to see Bailey sort of get into a groove and rhythm. Remember, Bailey's had a few injuries here and there. Barkley. What a ball that is from Ross Barkley. John Duran goes on the outside. Duran wins the corner. How good is Ross Barkley at the moment, chat? How good is Ross Barkley? I think Ross Barkley tonight might give Unai Emery a little bit of a conundrum come Sunday. I think Unai Emery may have a little bit of a conundrum with Mr. Ross Barkley come Sunday. I don't know why. I feel like Ross might get his first start. What do you reckon, chat? What do you reckon? Will Ross Barkley get his first start for Villa? Hype. Yes, Richard Edwards. But loving all the new members. He'd have scored that for West Ham. Yeah, true. Let's start that. Ian Matson arrives at the back post. Chance. Another. First goal. No, goes down. Villa won a penalty. I don't think there's VAR. Is there VAR tonight? Oh my God, Wycombe are in here. Wycombe are in 1-on-1. The counter-attack. Wycombe are in 1-on-1 here. Villa want a penalty winner, and there's a shot, and Joe Gauchi saves that. So Anana goes down, wants a penalty. Barkley goes. Anana's still down. Is there VAR tonight? No worries, Mike. Just join in the chat. Yeah, big up Super Matty Taylor. We've got a bit of the old cold and flu, Super Matty. So we're pushing on with a nice cup of tea. And big up to everyone. But yeah, Villa go 1 and wanting a penalty from Anana. Don't get it. By the way, another set piece routine. Ian Matson at the back post. It was nice. It was cushy. But yeah, Wycombe are in League One. Wrexham beat Wycombe about a month ago. Look, Difficult conversation, but John McGinn will soon find himself not in the starting lineup for Villa. And I don't know how we deal with that, but that's my opinion, I think. No VAR, thank you, Fraser. I actually think comes a stage where my favourite front four for Villa will be. I said this in my video match reaction. I think the front four that ended the game against Wolves could be the future front four. Rodgers on the left, Bailey on the right, Duran and Watkins, Yuri Tillemans, and whoever else you want next to Yuri could be Ross Barkley. I actually think that's the way Villa can play, but I think Unai will never do that. I think Unai will maybe use that as a second half team. I think John McGinn or Jacob Ramsey will always be that extra attacking player. But I don't know what you guys think. Swinkles is a really good defender. He's really impressed me in pre-season as well. Who is this Swinkles dude? Yeah, he's a good centre half. Ross has been quality, but Tillemans is unplayable. Yuri Tillemans is our unsung hero. Does everything so well and so quietly. No injuries would be nice, absolutely. Can't beat a brew. Thank you, Super Matty. When's your next away game? Matson, baller, isn't he, Gav? Baller. Yeah, I know McGinn's got a little knock, but in longer term, I think McGinn, we love McGinn, but I think if you want a really good dynamic front four, which is Flair, it's that one that ended against Wolves. Really not happy with our lineup being totally. Oh, what? You want the cup competition taken a bit more seriously? Let me know. How come you said that? Yeah, overall, Villa fans, are you happy or are you not? Do you think the rotation? Do you want to win this cup? A stupid question, actually. Let me rephrase that because we want to win everything. Let me ask you this, chat. I'm going to put you on early season predicaments. Are you? And this is a straight up yes or no in the chat. And don't panic on this one, but it's going to test some of you. Are you happy to sacrifice not winning or competing in the FA Cup and Carabao Cup if it means Villa finish in the top four again? Yes or no? Yes or no? Twist and turns from Wycombe and another save by Joe Gauchi. So I want to say that. Are you happy for Villa to sacrifice themselves in the Carabao and FA Cup if it means Villa get top four? I'm interested to see the responses. Because that is the evolution of football right now. That top four. So, someone like a Lee Gunner, an Arsenal fan, would tell us that we're stupid to sacrifice trophies for finishing top four. The top four is not a trophy. But a club like Villa, who've never won the Premier League, we've not really come ever close to winning the Premier League. Probably last season was our closest ever. But what I'm trying to say is this. Is it bad that we've got in a state of mind that we're happy to give up silverware to go and get a top four finish, which never could equate to silverware? Or, actually, modern game, being in the Champions League, being at the prime of Champions League football will always grow this club for one day that we will compete and win the Premier League. Questions have got to be asked on that. It's a brilliant question. I don't know the answer to it. Absolute. So it's very, I would say, by the way, big up Jick Lad in the chat. It's very mixed in the chat. I want us to win silverware, says Retro. Always put new Pete's and Cutters on. We've got a main team for the Premier League. Collie says absolutely not. Rather finish 8th and win something than finish top 4. See, this is what I mean. It does split opinion. Big up to the man returning. He's been missing for a while, but he's back with a bang. Big up to big up to the legend that is Kevin O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan, O'Sullivan, O'Sullivan. Legend. Euro win the Ballon d'Or when we win the UCL. Hype on the Yuri Tillemans train. I love it. With a trophy. Yeah, so basically, in a nutshell, we would want to, in an ideal world, Spicy would swap Champions League to win the FA Cup. There we go. In an ideal world, really, Villa win the FA Cup and we get top 4, right? Here come Wycombe. Wycombe. Oh, brilliant one-on-one for Ian Matson. Wycombe aren't too bad going forward, you know. Wycombe aren't too bad going forward. Joe Gauch is underrated. He's done well. But yeah, big up Graham Jones. Ian Phillips all day. If we want to push on Champions League, is where we need to be. I really enjoy all the comments, actually, guys. Rachel says yes, Josh, for me. Becky saying yes all day. Richard, Lukey, yeah. Theo's a no. It's interesting. It does split opinion, I think. It does split opinion. Kev says we've waited nearly 30 years for a trophy. I want silverware. PC says yes, top four in Champions League semi-final and cup trophy, another cup trophy, win the league and save again next year. If only. If only. But yeah, we don't need Robin Olsen. We got Super Joe Gauchi, the Australian wonder kid. No, because Man U, Arsenal, Spurs do it all the time. Yeah, yeah. Being in the UCL consistently will enable us to keep growing one trophy. Exactly. So let's ask this: Leicester City winning the FA Cup. Yuri Tielemans scored the winner. Leicester City winning the Premier League. It hasn't exactly set them up, but it's given them a legacy, hasn't it? Here's Leon Bailey. Ball isn't good enough to him. I'm trying to think of someone else who's like won a one-off trophy. Wigan Athletic. Wigan Athletic won the FA Cup against Man City, didn't they? Where are Wigan now? Exactly that, Goatser. Exactly that. Money runs football. Sad to say, but it's true. At the end of the day, I think where you watching the stream on Sky, Pompey as well. Yeah, exactly that. There's some good ideas there. What place do you think will be in the Champions League? That's actually interesting. Actually, will there be 5 spaces again? Yeah, Wigan. Jicko's on the same one as me. I think I would rather look Carabao Cup. If we get a nice little draw and get to the final and win it, it'd be beautiful. I want to see how we go in the FA Cup. I want to see what sort of lineup. But I think our FA Cup side will determine probably where we are in the Champions League standings. If we've qualified for the next round of the Champions League, wow. I agree. Richard Edwards is probably now a chance of Wycombe. Jesus Christ, Wycombe have had 3 shots on target ever since Duran ever since John Duran's missed chance early on. Wycombe have absolutely peppered us. This is one long ball looking for the winger. Matson gets bullied. What the hell was Swinkles doing there? And Lubala with a chance. Swinkles gets drawn to the ball. Swinkles gets way too drawn to the ball there. And Lubala has a chance. There's a poor finish. But hey, Wycombe are actually probably starting the game a little bit better than us. Yeah. Top 10 Champions League, Unai won't settle for less. I actually do agree, though. I genuinely think Unai has his eyes on. Here's John Duran. John Duran. I think Unai actually wants to win the Premier League one day. John Duran's offside. The curse of starting. JD's going to have to go back to being a super sub. First, we've got a trophy for the past 10 is the Carabao Cup final where City lost 2-1. Technically, if City get charged, right? If City get charged, Villa have won the Carabao Cup back then. But we won't celebrate that, or will we? The bloody cheats. But yeah, we would technically win that cup. Rather win any cup than qualify for Europe. See, this is the thing. It's very split in the fan base, very split. But if you've got a squad like Chelsea, right? If you've got a squad like Chelsea, you can rotate so much because their squad, that's crazy. At the Villa has them all. Oh, yeah. Krim is spot on about that. Remember that. We lost to Bradford over 2 legs. Wycombe are up for this. And that Lubala, handy little striker, isn't he? Well, he's hardly little, actually. He's quite a big lump. But yeah, Villa, no rhythm so far. Rather see Villa get relegated. But that's because you're a Leeds fan. But big up to my good mate, Jacko. Sorry, chat. But yeah, we will also be doing some Europa League watch-alongs this week on www.bigup.com, which we'll talk about at halftime a teeny bit for like 2 minutes. But yeah, we've got some good content coming up in the week. Rangers, we'll probably have a look at Spurs as well. Dusty old Spurs, have a little watch-along on them. Got to watch some of these English clubs. Yeah, never heard of them. Our problem's been we have about 25 shots on the score. Yeah, Chelsea are... I want Chelsea to fail desperately. I think they're 3-0 up here. João Felix has just scored a free kick, and the keeper may as well just pass that into the net. The keeper's just pushed that ball into the net. What's going on? Chelsea Barrow. I guess Barrow in League Two. Do you know what? If Chelsea had to go up to Barrow, they would have found this game completely different. Remember Villa played Barrow? Anyone in this chat go up to Barrow away? Yeah, it's Bodlin. But yeah, we'll be on Big Up. And hopefully you guys... right, get back to it. Enjoy the watch on. Big Up to Super Matty. Absolute Graham. But yeah, we... It's a free kick given away there by Boo. We're in a bit of bother here. We're not really ebbing and flowing. We're not clicking. It's not the best. It's not the best, chat. Oh, God, cold and flu. What they call it. Oh, always hits hard, doesn't it? Come on, Villa. Come on, Villa. Free kick them to Wycombe. It's an in swinger. It's an in swinger. I'm just trying to have a look at the likes. My phone's been a little bit slow. Here we go. 187 of you in here, and we have got 55 likes. Let's get to 100 likes, chat. Free kick comes in! And Joe Gauchi again. Out of hands, you know. I like this guy. Losing a cup game is second worst feeling, and then losing Derby, in my opinion, might be a poor take. Do we agree with Bodman? Getting knocked out, depends what round. I'll be honest. If we lost to Wycombe today, we'd be pissed off for a couple of days, maybe even only 24 hours. And we say, well, it's not a priority. However, if we got knocked out in a semi-final by a minute, Labala, again, he goes down, it's an offside there. Diving around like that, though. But yeah, if we lost to Wycombe, say in a semi-final, we're so close to a final, I'd be like, hold on, that hurts. That's not only that, we'd have to take a lot of abuse from rival fans as well. And that's something that I just can't be dealing with, chat. They can't be dealing with it. But yeah, just catching up with the comments. Sorry, I went way behind. My chat's disappeared. Big up to the legend. Ooh, Super Matty Taylor. Super Matty Taylor. Legend. Up the NHS. Up the Super Matty Taylor. Legend. Really appreciate that, Super Matty. What a boy Matthew is, absolutely. Towards some Vicks, yeah. Oh, Patrick Vieira. Can you remember back in the Patrick Vieira era, how many players used to just cover their shirts in Vic? We see that anymore. Genuine question. Why don't we see footballers cover themselves in Vic or Vapor Rub? I want to know. Why? Why don't we see that? Because Patrick Vieira, I just always remember that guy being coated in Vic and Vapor Rub. I used to love the smell of Vapor Rub and Vic. I used to wear it actually when I played. Makes you breathe better, doesn't it? Yes, of course, Gav. Every time there's a goal, mate, I'm in. Gav, big up to you. If you want to put your channel in, Gav, as well, feel free to. But yeah, and Super Matty, 26 months. If I do my maths properly, that's 2 months. 2 years and 2 months. Here come Villa. Anana pulls it back and it's cut out there by Wycombe. And Kostan Ajolkovic comes into Emi Buendia. Got to see a bit more of Emi Buendia on the ball, I think, if he's playing that 10 role. Big chance for Emi tonight. Need to see him get on it. Here's Caden Young. Haven't seen much of him. He goes on the outside. Caden Young into Buendia. Buendia crosses it, headed away by Wycombe. Villa are going to come again. Here is Caden Young now. Get round him, Ian. But yeah, there's not been enough impact from Villa. City are 1-0 up against Watford. That was Doku. Oh, Keswick, 6. Give it a refresh. Tara. See, mate. Sorry, guys. Member for 13 months. Wow. Richard Edwards. All I need to see when I see that guy is hype. He brings it. Remember that Barrow game fondly. Archer hat-trick, Jadon Philogene, and Freddie Gilbert scored. I think El Ghazi. Yeah. Archer did get a hat-trick. That's a very good memory, Krem. Barrow away. Weird old place to go. Tiny ground. I hate away cup games against lower league teams. We don't travel to these grounds for a reason. Just risk it. Exactly. Newcastle got lucky having their game called off. Through AVFC. Deep heat as well. Deep heat is very important. I remember watching Hearts away to a non-league team in the Scottish Cup and won 5-0, but it's not an experience. I bet you couldn't even celebrate properly because it's like bog standard, isn't it? When you score against these lot, you can't really have proper limbs, can you? You can't. Swinkles plays it to Caden Young. There will be no limbs, but I want to test my new pop filter just to show you all if it works. Look, I've got a new gadget on my microphone. Can you see it? This little bad boy on the side. Apparently, it does something to stop shouting or whatever. So I've got to try and shout when Villa score, but I'm not going to lie to you, right? I don't want to force limbs. And that's the thing. I'm not a forced limb person. I'm not a fault. I don't force reactions, right? You know me. I live and breathe every game. I kick every ball. I can't force reactions. When I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. When I'm stressed, I'm stressed. When I'm excited, I'm excited. I can't just go wild when we score against Wycombe. Do you get me? Gonna celebrate, of course. That's crap for Manana and Bailey. Manana pushed out to Bailey. Bailey's concentration level's not good enough. Big up to Goatser, legend. Goatser, you still uploading shorts, bro? You still smashing them out? Patrick Vieira, legend. Real Madrid still use Vapor Rub, do they? That's because they're an elite club. 70 likes, that is a W. God knows. A big up to the VV. The VV. Vamos, VJ. Vamos, VJ. Vamos. Vamos. Big up to the Hornet. The Vamos. The Villa entrepreneur. He's a converted Hornet villain. An AVFTS clown. I'm sure Goatser, he's good at this sort of stuff. The Goats. Can you put in a link for the old Gav, please? You know what I mean, don't you? I used to use Deep Heat. Deep Heat was elite. More of a re-celebration, yeah. Last minute goal, limbs, love, nothing better. Yeah, we're struggling here. 21 minutes in, we're not breaking them down. Look, I thought it was going to be an easy game when I saw John Duran go through in the first minute the way he did. John Duran literally walked through their defence with the through ball, open gate, through it, happy days. Yeah, and that was that. But let me get a younger shirt that fits. That's true. That's true. Big up the goat. So there is Gav's channel. Gav mashes up all the streamers and highlight creators, puts them all in. Good lad, old Gav. Must take him ages to do it. PC lockdown. The Vicks Vapor Rub Seed Fund. Listen, that Vapor Rub, it's just. I want to feel like my inner Patrick Vieira now. Big up to the PC lockdown. We need to get that locked in. Just about smell nothing. Trezeguet and El Ghazi were not good enough ultimately, but I maintain if you combine the skill and quality of Anwar and the work ethic of Trezeguet, you get a top wing. It's true. Bloody hell, I forgot about Trez. I reckon Vemar was a wicked boy, didn't he? Deep Heat was all good until you accidentally got it around the nads. Yes, or in the eye. I remember accidentally rubbing my eyes with it, and that was. Glenroy says, like up the line. Big up, Glenroy. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think that once Villa score, a couple more. Man City have just scored. Who was that? Mateus Nunes has just scored a pretty nice goal for Man City. But it's to be fair, actually, shall we talk about Villa's rotated lineup? What is Man City's lineup? I've actually been to the Wycombe ground, Adams Park, and it is like a sardine tin. They do genuinely pat you in. Villa, 78% possession. Like, if I go through Chelsea's team quickly, right? Chelsea, they got Jorgensen, Gusto, Disasi, Badashil, Veiga, Kasaidi, Dewsbury Hall, Nato, Felix, Mudrik, and Cuckoo. It's an unbelievable starting lineup. I'm going to sneeze. I'll be back. I need a tissue. Oh. What? Oh. John Duran! Over the bar. Sorry, chat. I told you we may have some sneezing in today's episode. And I told you I wasn't going to miss another Villa watch-along due to illness. We will fight through everyone. But yeah, John Duran gets played through again. This time he goes round the keeper and he's forced wider. Can't quite get his balance. To be fair, it's a really tight angle for John Duran. A really, really, really tight angle. Right, Man City side then. Let's be real. This is how good Man City are. Ortega, Walker, Stones, Braithwaite, Rico Lewis, O'Reilly, Nunez, McAtee, Doku, Foden, Grealish. I mean, Doku, Foden, Grealish. That's a joke. That's a joke. That is a joke. It was John Duran, Gav, that Chelsea tried to buy it, was, mate. Josh is allergic to non-Champions League football. That is true, actually. Or Villa winning games. Yeah, City's team's a joke. Chelsea's team's a joke. Big up to Garfield, my first time back for the season start. Come on. Yes, Garfield, good to have you back. And I've missed one of the super chats, and it's coming right now. Alan Ford, my lord, Alan Ford. Alan Ford, my lord, Alan Ford. Alan Ford, my lord, Alan Ford. Oh, Lord, Alan Ford. Don't you worry. No illness can stop me singing the chants for the super chats. Just need a goal before half time. I think you're right. And then we'll go on and win the second half with 3 or 4 goals. But John Duran, what a flick that is to Emi Buendia. Buendia should have played that back to Duran. But he looks a bit weak out there, Emi Buendia. Now, chat. Oh, no. Right. Difficult conversation. Some of you are going to say you're too reactionary on this, right? And I've said this for a while. Emi Buendia is not Aston Villa Premier League level of starter. It's good to have a little place on the bench and maybe somebody comes on. But I just believe, chat, I just believe that we're a bit, do you call it nostalgia? Do we call it nostalgia? I think we're a little bit cut open over on Emmy. And I just think that, I don't know, he needs some game time. But he's getting bullied a little bit by Wycombe today. But I guess the Premier League is a little bit more PC. That was sneezing. Look, when Richard Edwards demands hype, yeah, we have to listen to him. Richard Edwards is telling you, he's saying, bring the hype right now, smash the like thing, right? He wants 100 likes. Come on. When do I see him playing today? Yeah, exactly. Gary Shaw. Chelsea offered 850k for Dave, who lives at number 45. Rico Lewis is unbelievable baller. Josh, blackcurrant Leipzig equals hot claret juice. Yes. Maybe I should have a warm Ribena at halftime or a warm blackcurrant squash. Thoughts on that, chat? Thoughts on that? A warm claret juice. He did play, yeah, and I agree on that, and that's my other side of the coin about Emi Buendia is he's hardly played any football, has he? And it's going to take him time. It's going to take him a while to get into the swing of things. However, I just think I've never, even prior to Emi's injury, I was never on the Emi train of going, this guy's the one for Villa. Would have been brilliant in the Championship. Maybe the first season when we got promoted, we needed a bit of an Emmy. But right now, for me, don't know. I just don't ever see him. I don't ever see him starting, I don't think, for the Villa in the Premier League. Uh, we've been really poor so far. Awful. Have a cider, never a Christ. Don't even think I could touch a cider. I don't even like cider, to be honest, Collison. Only like a Copperberg something. It was somehow I managed to get João Felix. Yeah. How annoying is it to see João Felix just sat on the bench at Chelsea week in, week out? In fact, actually, I look at this. Mudryk and João Felix should be ashamed of themselves. They're only playing tonight because they're bench warmers in the Premier League. But yeah, João Felix would have been all right, wouldn't he? Oh, apparently I got some soup as well. Heidi's just said I got some soup. Maybe. But yeah, we gotta destroy the cold with natural substances. Good food and drinks. Scrumpy cider, Christ. Imagine having Mudryk stuck at you for 8 years. Jesus Christ, Roadrunner. Gav, that sums it up. Like, we should have had Felix. But yeah, I think Rachel makes a fair point. It's a disjointed Villa team. It's never going to ebb and flow and click. But I look at some of the partnerships. Onana and Barkley, they played a bit. Matson's had enough game time. But yeah, the rest of them not really. I've been able to see my man Costa Djokovic. I've been twerking for Costa. I've been twerking for him, saying, you know what, this guy deserves to start a game, but we don't get to see him. We don't get to see him chat. And that's a real shame, you know? A real shame. He's not really getting on the ball. He's not getting on the ball enough. Yeah, the fans very much sardined into that ground. Yeah, I heard Mudryk was literally like done dusted over the line at Arsenal. Then Chelsea showed him the bag, he turned away. Favourite soup can't be oxtail. I'm bog standard tomato soup all day, every day, but I'm privy to a really nice parsnip soup. By the way, this Labala is quite a tidy player for them. Wycombe, long throw in. Massive throw. Oh no, Joe Gauchi. Oh Christ almighty. A little bit over keen there from Joe. It's a long throw in, and Joe Gauchi sprints off his line, goes to punch the ball, and misses the flight of the ball completely. That was bad from Joe. Luckily, the throw wasn't on target, but yeah. Cream of chicken. Wow. Villa on the counter attack. Ian Matson. Matson now. Matson driving forward. What a switch that is to Leon Bailey. What a ball by Matson. Bailey tries to think, twist, turn, shoot. Wow. Can we just talk about the quality of that pass from Ian Matson into Leon Bailey? Splitting pass from Matson, fizzed into Bailey. Bailey's touch is unbelievable. Bailey then, few touches, cuts in his left foot, trying to guide it into that corner. Can't do so. Clear Lake is ruthless. Yeah. Asparagus soup. Had tomato soup last night with cream crackers with butter. Awesome. Yeah, I had salted baguette. No, a black pepper baguette. Was it a black pepper baguette with a homemade soup? It was delicious, chat. Delicious. Credit to Heidi, the chef. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my God, Wycombe nearly in. How dangerous did Wycombe look on the counter attack? Wycombe on the counter attack. Jesus Christ. Well, we got some good connoisseurs of soup in here. Matt's in his class. Hot toddy. Big up Crow. But yeah, nice parsnip soup chat. Anyone else like parsnip soup? Come on, the Villa. We need something to cheer about. I bloody bought a thing for my microphone to see what would happen if I shout. We're gonna have to do it in the last minute. Go, let's pretend, let's pretend, let's pretend we scored a goal. You know that chant. Yeah, Bailey has been quiet. A lot of players. Caden Young. The only thing that's happened about Caden Young is that his shirt doesn't fit him. And then Liverpool, West Ham, Carabao tomorrow. I think the starting lineup against Ipswich is going to be Emmy. Wow, that was obvious. Who's Conser start right back again? Emmy, Conser, Diego, Powell, Matson, Tillemans, Barkley, Bailey, McGinn. No, Bailey, Rogers, Ramsey, Watkins. For McGinn on the bench. Oh, no, he's injured, isn't it? Bailey, Rogers, Ramsey, Watkins. I don't think you'll start with Duran and Watkins. Yeah, I know. Rachel sort of said this is a disjointed team and we haven't played much together, which I completely agree with Rachel. But I do agree with Richard Edwards here. Like the quality of execution of technical ability from Villa right now is really poor. the execution of passes that you'd expect them to make isn't there. And I don't think that has anything to do with disjointedness. I think that's just sloppiness. I think it's casual. I think it's the mentality thing, sharpness. Mings, we won't see till after the international break. Trust me. There's no type. Jesus Christ. Some of them sound like they're about to fall through the roof. Tyrone Mings. Oh, wow. Wycombe are in, and another missed chance from Wheeler. Wycombe are actually carving us open. A free kick routine this is. They've got their own Aston McPhee. Caden Young caught napping. Great free kick routine. Wheeler's execution of his shot is poor. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, there's no need to rush Tyrone Mings back. Tyrone Mings is one injury away from hanging his boots up. That's how you can't go. Oh, here we go. Villa chance. Costa shoots with his left foot, and it's blocked. Nice to see Costa get that far forward. Do you agree with big teams playing second teams against lower league opposition? I feel a bit for the away fans who travel on Tuesday night. Do you know what? I agree on that. I think those away fans, though, Bods, I think those away fans expected this lineup tonight. I said this the other day. I said, do not expect to see Ollie Watkins, Paul Torres, Yuri Tillemans, Konsa here today. They're not. Emmy, I said they won't even be in the squad. It's quite predictable in a way now, Villa, with these cups, is how we've evolved. So, yeah. Wow. Duper's given us some good health. Lion's main powder, 2 teams and 2 bananas before bed. Tell you what, sounds like a drink of champions. That's a good point, actually. Will it be a penalty shootout if this remains a draw at half time? Yes, it will. At full time. Here's Duran. Duran shoots. It's a rogue shot from Duran. He pulls it wide. Another pot shot there. Now, I've always said this. Duran, for me, has always been a very good technical finisher, a very composed finisher. And I actually said that Duran is a better technical finisher than Ollie Watkins. But even Duran is forcing it tonight. That's 2 snapshots Duran's had now. His first one in the first minute, and one now in the 36th minute, where he snapped at it. He's snapping at his opportunities. He's missed 2 chances, Joseph, I'd say. Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I think Villa are too relaxed, yeah. But intensity's there. Did Duper YouTube that? He messed up Collison. Oh, you too. No, Villa bench tonight. Let me get the bench up. Villa bench tonight is Diego Carlos, Patterson, Rowe, Borland, Broggio, Jamoa, Ramsey, Moore. It's a terrible bench. It's a terrible bench. Let me have a look at Leicester City's lineup quickly. Because Leicester City are playing Walsall away, right? I want to see how serious Leicester City are taking this competition. Oh, good tackle there by Kane. So Leicester City tonight. Uh, says this: Ward, Pereira, Cody, Akoli, Thomas, Chowdhury, Samari, Fatawu, Buonanotte, Reed, Edouard. Strong lineup. Strong lineup. Yeah, it is Jacob Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey and Diego Carlos are the 2 recognised first teamers on the bench. The rest are kids. Rest of the kids. But like this is maybe the goal for Aston Villa that a rotated Man City side has Doku, Foden, and Grealish in their front 3. Our rotated side is Caden Young, Emi Buendia. That's the gap with, and even Chelsea, Jao Felix, Mudryk, and Cuckoo. That's probably for me, chat, the difference between Aston Villa and the big greedy top six, Sky Six, whatever you want to call them. If you want to fundamentally know what the difference is between us and those big boys, it's that. Yeah, it's that. Big up Sarah Hingley, welcome in. Yeah, it is that. That they can rotate and you get the likes of a Grealish, a Doku, a Foden, and then Cuckoo, a João Felix, and Mudryk, and we have Buendia and Caden Young. And that is where the questions will be, how would you compete with that? And the ultimate question is, and the ultimate answer to that is financial prowess. Financial prowess. How would you get financial prowess in football? Sponsorships, globalization, revenue, and then the big three-letter acronym UCL, Champions League Football. And so when I go back to what would you rather win, it's hard, isn't it? City get liquidated, yeah. We've got an injury here for John Duran. John Duran's not happy with the ref. Pep does want to win everything. Can you remember when Jose Mourinho? What competition did Jose Mourinho, the special one, take serious? The Carabao Cup. Do you know what? He said, I want to win silverware. And he said, how do you get a club and a team to believe that you're a serial winner? You've got to win silverware. So Jose Mourinho used to take the Carabao Cup seriously and the trophy seriously because he knew that set a precedent for the club. That set a precedent for his time as a manager to say, look, I'm a serial trophy winner. I'll win that cup. I'll win the Premier League. I'll win the FA Cup. I'll go on and win all these competitions. That's what the special one does. And even at his tenure at Man United, he took the Carabao Cup really serious. That bloke was obsessed with winning trophies. So is Pep Guardiola. Now, Arteta would probably throw the Carabao Cup. And it comes back to what is more important in your legacy as a manager? The number of top four finishes or how many trophies you won. It's all that. It's all weird, isn't it? It's all weird how you can think about it. Because what do we always say about Harry Kane, chat? Not how many finals or top fours he's been in. Caden Young, he seriously needs to sort that shirt out. You are right. That shirt's pissing me off. What do we talk about when it comes to Harry Kane? Not how many top fours, not how many finals, not how many goals. We always say, how many trophies has he won? So it's all a weird one. I'm literally talking myself in and out of arguments. I do that a lot. I debate myself in my head. I don't know if you see that sometimes. I'm saying, yeah, I'm all about winning trophies. Then I'm saying, no, I'm all about UCL top four money. Then I'm saying, actually, what do you remember as? Yeah, they'll win the Bundesliga. And again, what Krim says, prize money. Bending the rules are easier for big sits, but everyone else needs to be abide or points deducted. Exactly. Yep. Jose Mourinho, first trophy at Chelsea, prime Chelsea. He wins the Carabao Cup, and it set the precedent. Now, if Unai Emery comes in and wins the cup in his first season, we're all purring, and he nearly did with the Conference League in terms of actually having a full season at it. Here's Leon Bailey. Bailey, I think if you put a gun to Unai Emery's head and you said, "Listen, pal, did you expect Aston Villa to win the Conference League?" He would have said yes. He would have said yes, and that would have set him up to win a trophy. But Unai Emery has an incredible record. Something like he's won a trophy every other year in his career. Big up to Kim as well in the chat. Hope you're well. Smash the like button. Big up to Kim. Jers are on this week as well, aren't they? Yeah, big up Emery Ball. That FA Cup Arteta one was with Emery's leftover players, true, and it was in COVID, wasn't it? But yeah, it's a very interesting. Big up James Meakin, the man, the myth, the legend. We need to be bending. But yeah, Villa. This has been a really. That was a very, 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 very poor first half that we're seeing. But yeah, Harry Kane will win the Bundesliga this year. I am telling you now. I am telling you now. Vincent Kompany does not blow that Bundesliga this year. Dortmund already dropped points. Leverkusen have already dropped points. Here's Caden Young. Caden Young. Caden Young into Emi Buendia. Buendia. Got to be stronger there. Emi Buendia is just getting bullied by Wycombe. And then Bogard gives away a free kick. There's some Villa players who are looking distinctly below average tonight. And sometimes we have to call them out for that. Emi Buendia is getting bullied. That's true, PC. That is true. Yeah, I think that stat changed last year. That's what I mean about the Conference League. If he had went on and won the Conference League, he would have maintained his every other season trophy. But his first year, he did come in halfway through, didn't he? So sort of give him leeway. What tablet is it, Colin? Son? I actually expect. I expect rarely any changes. The only changes I expect to see is Jacob Ramsey. Bogard again. Bogard's right. Bogard's stinking the place out. Again, his defending. Bogard's confidence. I am watching without sound, yeah. Wait, is there sound coming? I don't listen to the commentators just because I like to form my own opinion. Listen, watching football without commentary allows you to form your own opinions of what you see with your eyes instead of being influenced by it. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Graham. But Bogard and Bogard's really struggling, I think, at the moment. I think playing him at right back away at Young Boys on that slippy plastic pitch has destroyed the guy. Here's Ross Barkley. Barkley shoves it in. But you know where we say, like, Buendia, and the comment that's standing says there, Buendia is clearly left in game time. I completely agree. But is Buendia worth giving 5 run of games in the Premier League to get form and game time? No, he's not. He's not better than Morgan Rogers. He's not better than John McGinn. He's not better than Jacob Ramsey. Therefore, for me, how do you get a player game time? And there is the halftime whistle. There is the halftime whistle. How do you get a player game time and minutes? How do you get a player game time and minutes? The only option is loan. Loan. The only way to get a player game time who is on the fringes is loan. And then see how they come back, see how they perform on loan. Ross Barkley's a real clear example of that. Ross Barkley is a real clear example of that. Ross Barkley went and played for Luton Town and had a really good season last year in the Premier League, playing lots of minutes, lots of football, enjoying his football, finding form. And you can see that he doesn't lack game time because he had that season under his belt. So for me, when we really think about it, yes, Buendia's lack game time, but he shouldn't be someone we take a gamble on, is where I say. And so I think that he has to go out on loan, yeah. Big up, Just Right. Hope you're well. We'll win anyway. We're in 21. Shocking, no good grief. That is true, Collie. Ramsey on for Young second half. I agree. Adam Gregg says up the Villa. I do agree, bro, Josh. I've turned off the match commentary so the match is a complete different feel. Agree. Buendia does look confused. Where's Stato? He's another someone who does watch-alongs, doesn't he? I think I've seen him before. AVFC Stato. Is he not live tonight? Is he not? I think there's a couple of us who do these watch-alongs, aren't there? On these Villa ones. But yeah, I take it he's not live. But yeah, we are definitely going to be doing a lot more content over the next coming months. I'm making a change in my personal life for a few months that will enable a lot more content on Big Up and YouTube, which is going to be really cool. I'm taking a little bit of gamble, a little bit of a risk, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So it's all happening in the next couple of months. A bit of a detox as well from life. So yeah, that's a little spoiler alert coming people's way. But yeah, right. Let's have a Tifo it's no longer Tifo, but it's called Big Up. Which actually links on quite nicely the way you've come in and said that, Farming. But yeah, if you haven't already, please do check out our Big Up page, which is this. Pardon me. Which now is where we will go through the lineups. It's called Big Up. It's where we will be doing a lot of neutral watch-alongs. Now, there's a really cool feature that's going to be coming on to Big Up soon, which is a tactics board. So I'll put it in the chat. It's very easy. You don't need a sign-up code. You just literally need your email. It's www.bigup.com, and you can go on the view from the stands. I've got 122 members, as you can see. Can we try and get that to 130 members? Can we have 8 new people signing up today on that stream? Would be amazing. There it is. Big Up, a view from the stands. But there is a tactics board that is going to be happening. The difference in Big Up is on the chat. You can use GIFs, you can use emojis to react to people's comments, and you can have your own separate conversation. So Rachel and Richard Edwards can have their own little conversation that doesn't block up the main chat in their own private chat. It's something called threads. But yeah, it's something where basically you can have your own private conversation without anyone having it. And sorry. And really good feature, really cool feature. But there is a tactics board that is coming out where we will be able to use live interactive tactics boards powered by Opta Stats. Powered by Opta Stats. This is how big this company is. We're going to have live Opta Stats that will be on our screen. So, big up to Daniel Harley. You may need to sign up with a new email or reset your password, Lee, if you can't get on it. You need to reset your password. But there we go. Big up to everyone. When they'll be gone, January? Yeah, I don't know if it'll be loaned or it depends on injuries for me and then whoever we buy. But yeah, too late to give a score prediction. 0-0 is probably the best prediction that people can go for right now into penalties. But yeah, so if you have already, and thank you to everyone who has signed up to Big Up. As I said, it's neutral watch-alongs, and we have had a new person already, 123 now. Big up to whoever said that. But yeah, neutral watch-alongs, we're going to be doing a lot more of that. It's a brilliant interactive channel, and anyone who has been on Big Up will vouch for how easy and fluid it is. And there will be an app for it as well. Like YouTube app, there'll be an app for it coming out soon. Right, here's the stats then for the foot mob, and then we'll do a little bit of a quiz. Right, here we go. Wycombe Villa. Just so you can see a little bit of the stataroos that have been going on in this game. Very surprising, actually, when you read some of this stats. It doesn't feel like this type of game, actually. Dennis Farrell, poor first half. These players need to each other. Takes time to gel. Yeah, a few of you have come in with that insight, and I agree on that. Right, here it is. Okay, the stats. 28 possession to 72. Expected goals 0.8. We've had 6 shots and 1 big chance, but they've had 2 big chances as well. And actually, again, I talk about recently the eye test. You've heard me say, yeah, same Ali, same login, same. Yeah, it's all that, Farmy. But you don't need, it's literally www.bigup.com/a view from the stands. But listen, the eye test is telling me that we haven't really been that much different to Wycombe. Yeah, we've had a lot of the ball, but we've done nothing with it. Our expected goals is 2 of Duran's chances, which was the first one. And yeah, it's not been pretty. Now, I wonder if they've got player ratings. Have a look at that. Have a look at that for some player ratings on the Villa side. Some poor performances out there. Buendia, 6.5. Bogart's lucky to get a 6.7. Buendia's lucky to get a 6.7. Genuinely. Gauchi's had a lot to do. He's made some good saves. But yeah, it's a damning indictment of where Villa are at. Oh, sorry. I can't even speak at the moment. I really apologise. I'm soldiering on. But I actually really respect there's still loads of you out here who are supporting. Let me get the bench up just so you're aware. And I appreciate you helping me through this stream. Right, here it is. Can you see that Villa subs? Diego Carlos, Travis Patson, Tristan Rowe, Aidan Borland, Ben Brogio, Jamal Nadine Jimmer, Jacob Ramsey and Kobe Moore. Like, I haven't seen any of those names before. And that's I've seen obviously Jamoa. He played in the Walsall one. But the rest of them, Ben Brogler, don't know anything about him. Bogard too rash will cost us. I agree. Bogard doesn't slow his defending down. Bogard doesn't slow his defending down. He's very erratic. But yeah. Maybe Super United go for a cut run, and this is a team that will get Joe over the games. Hopefully. I would bring on Ramsey for Kane Young. I agree on that. I think we'll finish third in the Premier League or win it. I'm crazy, but I think hope and belief is needed before you reach your potential. I think it's the same. Wow, love that. Absolutely love that. Bronco similar to Jackie Greenish. Wow, love that. Love that. But yeah, I've got to go blow my nose in a second. It's an absolute mess, and I might even try and get some hot claret juice because the struggle is real. The struggle is real. But yeah, while I do that and get that, I will leave you. I'll leave you with a question without googling because it's going to be so obvious if you Google chat. It's going to be so obvious if you Google, right? So don't Google because you just spoil the fun for yourself. There's still going to be someone who Googles. There's still going to be someone who Googles. This is going to be this quiz question while I go away because I've got to get a tissue and I've got to get some hot juice down me. Okay. I want you to name the side. I want you to name the side who Aston Villa. Trying your best to name as many players who played in that Bradford City the second leg game in which Villa were knocked out of Villa Park. Okay, that's your task. Can you come up with as many Aston Villa players who played against Bradford City at Villa Park where we got knocked out in this competition? Can you name them? Okay, don't use Google. Don't use Google. I'll give you a clue for the year. Aston Villa versus Bradford. 2013. That's all I can say. 2013. 2013. I'm trying to find the lineup myself now. I mean, I've got a clue about Googling, but 2013 era. Yes, I got the lineup. Don't Google, otherwise I'm going to come find you and. Yes, got it. Okay. See if you can get that team. Have a guess. See if you can come up with it. See how many you can name. And yeah, thank you to everyone in the chat for doing that. I'm just gonna refresh, and as I said, the big up link is in there. We're on 125, so we need 5 more new people to sign up as well. I'll be back. I've got to blow my nose. Got to get a quick hot drink. I'm back in a second. Okay, chat. We're about to do We're about to do something very rogue. We're about to do something very, very rogue. Like the roguest thing I've ever done. But yeah. Right. I'm gonna quickly put some soup on. Because I need it. Nice little cup of soup there. I've got to quickly put the microwave on. I don't know how long I should put it on for, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna put a quick bit of soup on. So I'm probably gonna mute for a second. Okay. But the question is, I've also been advised to have a piece of fruit. I'm going to share the team in a second. I've also been advised to have a piece of fruit. I want you to guess what piece of fruit I've got in my hand right now. I want you to guess what fruit I'm about to absolutely destroy in front of you, and I'm going to share the screen while the microwave's on. This is the roguest stream we've ever done. But Chelsea are 4-0 up. Jesus Christ. It's just getting silly. Pedro Neto scored. Right. No chocolate. We're on the fruit hype. Ready? Here we go. Wait, can you guys hear? Can you guys hear the microwave or not? If not, we can just carry on. Um, but look at this Villa lineup then. Shay Given, Matt Loughton, Ron Vlaar, Kieran Clark, Joe Bennett, Stephen Island, Fabian Delph, Barry Bannon, Charles Nzogbia, Christian Benteke, and Gabriel Bonlor. Look at the state of that lineup. Look at the state of that lineup. Okay, look at the state of that bloody lineup. Unbelievable. Look at the bench as well. Bench is hilarious. All right, is that going to be hot enough? No. That's lukewarm at best. When I put the temperature up on this, no, no, oh no, I fiddle around the settings. Oh god, yeah, I think I want this one. Yeah, that's it. I want the hottest one. There we go. Right, look at that bench as well. Brad Guzan, Darren Bent, Brett Holman, Vyman, Ender Stevens, Eric Lehigh, Sammy Carruthers. Okay, the big fruit reveal's coming up now. I mean, some of you just guessed every fruit in the book. Well done if you got those names. Shocking names in that. Shocking names. And Zogbia, what a waster. Yeah, I mean, Brett Holman. Do you know Brett Holman's playing non-league football? No, I'm not. I'm thinking of someone else. Or am I thinking of the right person? I saw him. Brett Holman played for Pompey. Am I right in thinking that? I swear he's playing non-league football. Right. So, I will ask you to guess what fruit it's got. I've been told that I need to eat this like an apple. So it's not an apple. And the second I was about to be in. All right. You can't even see it because it's going through the green screen. A kiwi. I've been told to eat a kiwi with a skin on. I don't even know. Apparently, it's good for you. Second half's going to begin. Villa, no changes as expected. We've got some soup. We're trying to get healthy. We're trying to get through the stream without my nose falling off. And hopefully that will be warm enough in there in a second. But yeah, smash the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you're new. I'm going to eat a kiwi with the skin on. Yes, it's bloody rogue. I don't even like kiwis that much, but I'm going to force myself. But yeah, anyone else eat the kiwi with the skin? Anyone? It's not a furry one though. It's not a furry one. I got hold of the back of my shirt when he signed him. Wow, wow, that's rogue. But yeah, come on, the Villa. Get your score prediction as well. How do you think this is going to end? I'm going to eat the kiwi. Ooh. Tell you what, it tastes like a pear. Do you know what, chat? Oh, why's the TV gone green? Anyone else's Sky Sports stream just gone green? This is a dub. So kiwis are good for you. Well, what's happened to Sky? Or is it my end? Wow. There's a fault on Sky. There's a temporary. We're really sorry for this temporary fault. But you better sort out Sky. They're that bored of Villa, they've turned us off. I've just put £80 on Villa to win. I won't be that confident today. We can try to a nice onion eat it raw. Chat, I don't want to cry. Right, we're back underway. The Kiwi's actually elite. I forget Kiwis exist. They are very good role players as well. Game's back. Yeah, Paul Lambert should have been snapped. By the way, I didn't realise I liked Kiwi this much. Someone must have pulled the wire at the ground. Spicy curse. Curse on the commentator, Spicy. Yeah, temporary fault's gone. Unai Emery's raging. Villa aren't playing well. Someone's had a pot shot there and he's just saying pass the ball. Someone definitely pulled a wire at Wycombe. Second half goals. Wycombe have scored 8 this season, Villa 7. Apparently, we both have scored the highest amount of second half goals in both our leagues. Respect. Right, what's the dog doing? Big up Jamesy Reed. Come on, get in. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That Kiwi was very good. Villa's terrible with sprinkles. Thank you for all the support out here, people. And if you did sign up to my big up page, I really do appreciate it because I love doing watch-alongs. And I can do watch-alongs with you guys all the time. And if you do love chatting football, then that is the platform to do it, absolutely. For neutral games, but that Kiwi was a 10 out of 10. Do you know what? I was surprised how much I like that Kiwi. Right, we don't get a good second half here. I'm rioting. Bloody dogs just find all sorts. All right. How's that soup looking? Put on 30 more seconds. Right, soup's good as well. If we score 3 goals now, I have to eat a Kiwi every half time. Yeah, true. We're gonna start a new superstition. Start a new superstition, shall we? Baguette, butter, Nutella, salami, cheese. Damn, boy. That sounds unreal. Yeah, Kiwi's a 8.5 out of 10. No, that's actually a 9.5 out of 10. That baguette, though, sounds unreal. Here's Caden Young. Can someone tell Caden Young that he can't play for Villa until he sorts his shirt out? I'm being deadly serious. Bro needs to realise that it's completely disrespectful to wear a football shirt like that. And if you do want to join our Telegram page, then please feel free to jump in it. Oh dear, I'm super hot. Tell me. All right, Wycombe have free kick. Swear to God, if this goes to penalties, this is gonna be crazy. Cheers, sorry. Fresh hot soup. What a diet. Kiwi. I had sausage and mash, a kiwi, and now that. I eat bacon. This dog's doing my head in as well. Fraser Wade, you used to be a football coach. Yeah, I am. I worked at Forest Green Rovers. Still a UEFA B licensed coach. Still that qualification. Takes a lot of commitment though. Takes a lot of commitment to be a coach with the travelling and game day and all the stuff behind the scenes. Here's one year. But I tell you what, if Villa offered me a coaching role, we'd be laughing. We'd be laughing. What a sight. But big up to Fraser. Uncle Albert playing for Walsall tonight. Kiwi skin is a strong laxative. Is is that true? He used to manage me there with Dan. Oh yeah, big tall Dan. Oh, Fraser, yes. I remember your name now, Fraser. How you doing, Fraser? Where are you playing these days? Big up, Fraser. Is it kebab for dessert? Yeah, I could eat a kebab for dessert. Why not? But yeah, up the Villa. Buendia getting what I've got to respect about Wycombe is they've been a proper League One, League Two outfit, right? In that they've got physical, they've got in amongst Villa, they've not shown us respect. And there we go. You went Forest Green, I am, yes. Yeah. I did 2 seasons there actually, when they first became a Category 3 academy. So yeah, I've been through my coaching badges, FA 1 and 2, and my UEFA B licence. You can work at any football academy in the country with a B license, and then you need an A license to be a lead role. Jesus, Ruben. Damn, what injury do you have? 45 to 60, nothing. Honestly, this is. I thought the first half against Wolves was bad. This is on par. Again, really sloppy from Swinkles. Here come Wycombe. 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 I tell you what, if we lose to these jokers, you could see a bit of a rant from here, like Unai would. Because, as someone said earlier in the chat, we don't mind not winning this competition, but we will mind if we get knocked out by these jokers. I'm glad you enjoy it. Corey string's so good. Yeah, you got to play the game to love it. John Duran is the only one. I mean, Buendia's just got Baconson a yellow card here. But again, it's a mismatch. Baconson's tall, he's strong. Buendia's been clever on that free kick. That's what I would say the difference is between Buendia and Ramsey, Rogers, and McGinn. The difference is that they've all got a yard of pace. Buendia doesn't. Joe Gouch has unlocked it in the Wycombe player. Yeah. I've got to admit, there's some players who have taken the eye off the ball tonight, yeah. But I still have that other side of the coin vibe that a lot of you have said. They haven't played together, and yeah, I get that. But yeah, Lee Collison said 102 likes, which is class. Ugh. Sorry. Costa Djokovic been poor tonight. Really hasn't been in the game. And I've said I'm a big Costa fanboy. I want Costa to do well. I want him to get his chance. Big chicken kebab with chili sauce. Oh, don't you tease me, Collie. I tell you what, Collie. That's a Friday night vibe, that is. You're sort of telling me Friday night I should be having that. Yeah, that's a Friday night thing. Do you know what? I could eat kebab every night of the week. Ben Akul Marquez says, come on, Wycombe. Fraser, big up the goats. Goats, I might actually promote you in a second to something. I was just thinking, actually, for your 3 years remember, I think there's something I can do here, goats. Oh, it's a goal! Emi Buendia from Argentina. He scores, and there is a celebration from Emi Buendia. Fist pump in the air. Get in there. Villa finally find the deadlock, and it's taken our time, our goddamn time. And it's not been pretty, but Emi Buendia, a little bit of class there. Well played to the skipper. That goal means a lot to him. The ball's on the left. Caden Young gets to the byline. He pulls it back. Poor defending from the Wycombe defender. And of all the ways that Emi Buendia was going to score tonight, you wouldn't have put him to score a header. But he actually gets up superbly with the header, guides it to the corner. And you can actually see he purposely guides it. Purposely guides it. And Buendia, take a bow, son. Take a bow. Take a bow. Go on, lad. Anyone get Emi Buendia? Anyone get Emi Buendia first goal scorer? Emi Buendia. Go on the chat. Big up to you guys. Wow, Freddie SP. Freddie SP. Can you remind Can you remind never a foul this? I need to take this comment actually. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So true. Yes, Freddie SP, you know it. But yeah, Buendia scoring a header. Things you never expected to see in life. Things you never expected to see in life. I got called, yeah, people laughed at me. But yeah, big up Emi Buendia. As if he header as well. No joke. He properly guides that. Defender does really poorly. Caden Young actually beats his man and gets to the byline. And Buendia does the rest. Right. Comfortable. I did say 2-0. We had to wait so long, says Placid. Steve Bruce enters the chat. Love it. It's a very clever header. Very clever header. And Lee Collison, Lee Collison, Lee Collison, Lee Collison. He called it. Loved it. But we got the breakthrough. Well done to anyone who called first goal scorer. And Wycombe waste their free kick there. Little man loves that. It's a really good header. Didn't realise Emi Buendia could jump that high. It nearly was a sleep along. I didn't realise actually how good of a header he was. But yeah, Caden Young. He beats his man on the outside. I might have to go deal with something in a second. One sec. But yeah, now for trying to score 2. Right. Just right and happy. What are we saying next goal scorer? If we win, you can have the kebab tonight and Friday. Oh, don't tease me. I've already got my nice hot soup here. It's doing a great job. Give Caden Young in contract. The reason why we've got Caden Young is so we can go on the outside of players in the Carabao Cup, in the EFL Cup, and get an assist. That's why we gave him a new deal. Just for this special cup. Emi Buendia now into Matson. Buendia will love that. Oh, what a ball from Matson into Barkley. But Barkley doesn't deal with that too well, and it's in the Wycombe's hands. Do you know what? Context curse, wasn't it? It's classic me again. How many of them have I had this season? Too many. But yeah. We've got Ring. Joshua Ring. I just don't think you understand. He's a Clara Blue man, the leader of the clan. We've got Super Joshua Ring. Yes, Super Alex Foyle. Love it. I don't know if the big up Stu. I don't know if my mic blew or not. I didn't shout as loud as I usually do. But did the mic blow? Any difference on the mic? Not sure entirely happy with having to endure a shocking first half every time we win. True. True. Mic didn't work, apparently. The mic didn't work. Ugh. There we go. No news on McGinn. It's a sniffle along here, it's true. And there is anyone who can solve the mystery of my microphone, the laptop, my watch-alongs, and the mic not cutting out, there's a 50 quid reward. I'm telling you. It's getting to that stage. It's getting to that stage. If someone can find out, I've even bought a bloody pop filter and it's done absolutely nothing. Bloody nothing. And it ain't the mic. It ain't the mic. It ain't the mic. The mic's a bloody good mic. The mic's a bloody good mic. I've been through 3 mics and every single one of them does the same thing. So the common anomaly must be I've either got a powerful voice that cannot comprehend microphones or it's my laptop. Is JD better off the bench? Absolutely. You had me worried there, Ty. We all love it, son. Yeah, you Wrexham. Ryan Reynolds, his second cousin. I wish. No, just the big up the dupes. But yeah, no, just the documentary was unbelievable, wasn't it? And the fact they kept it going and going. I really want an Amazon Prime. I really want an Amazon Prime Villa all or nothing. Jacob Ramsey's coming on now. We'll do the subs. We'll do the subs. I think Anana's coming off, is it? And a 17-year-old's coming off. Borland. Come on then, 4. Is that Bailey coming off? Leon Bailey's coming off for Jacob Ramsey. Interesting. What was Onana? I just missed that. Who was that? It just came off. Bailey and who? Why did I just miss the second sub, chat? Ramsey. The Sky coverage is terrible. Who was it who came off? Ramsey came on for Bailey. Was it Onana who came off? I've been watching the screen. I didn't see it. Who the hell came on for that ball, and what is going on? We love the chance. We love the chance. It's not the mic, it's you. It is, isn't it, Pete? £50 award. Yeah, I love the away fans. If it hasn't to blow, if the mic doesn't blow, we don't win. Yeah, it's crazy, ABFC. Right. Daniel, did you respond to me, mate? I always pay my rewards. Are you on Instagram? Are you on email? You can ask anyone. You can ask the Meekin. You can ask anyone who's won members. I always, always, always. Rachel's even won a shirt off me. I always pay up. I always pay up. But yeah, it's just difficult, I guess, not giving out a thing. But if you're on Instagram, if you're on Twitter, X, or if you got your email, then chuck it to me. Ty Addis. Oh, shaking. Big up Alexis. Could be a software Saturday, and it could be. They have a sad little butcher and a wiener pan. We are struggling. It was an honour then. Borland, bless him. It was an honour. I thought it was an honour. Don't know why I didn't back myself. What number was this Borland? Uh, Borland. Get on my app. Um, there's an offside there. What number's bloody Borland? 54, 54, 54. Borland. There we go. Borland. Borland does look so young. Well, there we go. How slow is Sky? Those subs happened ages ago. Those subs happened ages ago. But yeah, we've got to beat it. So I hope you're killing Duper's reputation. Oh, Chelsea are 5-0 up, man. And Cuckoo hat trick, is that? And Cuckoo scored a hat trick against Barrow. There we go. Yeah, I'm glad you love that shirt. I'm glad you. Yeah, definitely. Right. I sent you my email on the YouTube chat. Right, Daniel. I've got to try and find it. If I can't, I will find it again. Sorry, pal. That's my bad. Then that is my bad. That is my bad. But yeah, I always deliver on those. I don't want that reputation of someone saying I do that. But no, that's fair because I know I owe you. I know I owe you. Roscoe Barkley's moving around. So, question for you then: does Ross Barkley start for you against Ipswich on Sunday? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I could see it being Tillett. But then we love an honour in there. It's really hard. It's really hard. We love an honour in there and his powerhouse. But I do think Ross probably deserves a start. Yeah, there's no VAR tonight. By the way, it's homemade supers doing all sorts. Because then, do we have Bayern Munich on the Tuesday or Wednesday, chat? We play Sunday. Do we play Sunday, Tuesday? Carney Chukwuemeka. Are you telling me Carney Chukwuemeka still can't start for Chelsea against Barrow? Carney Chukwuemeka still not being able to find a way to start for Chelsea against Barrow. Wednesday. So we're Sunday, Wednesday. It's going to be tough. Ipswich will be, as Rachel said, a low block team, counter-attack FC. Sunday, Wednesday. Sunday, Wednesday. Weird, isn't it? We're so used to Sunday, Thursday. Yeah, we were very used to Sunday, Thursday. But another free kick here for Wycombe. They do like these physical ones. They do like these big free kicks. They link one in. Joe Gauchi comes, claims that there's no challenge, a nice easy one. And PC lockdown. Big up PC. I've got to learn your Canadian little place you're from. My favourite Canadian. Sorry if there's anyone else who's Canadian in the chat, but PC's right up there. Seed fund for Josh and Kiwi laxatives from the stand starter. Organic save 100% effective. Might be a business idea going there, isn't it? Big up Potaz. Villa played shite tonight, but we're winning 1-0. We don't care. 1-0 nailed again. It's the only way I'm going to slag Buendia off again, but not slag him off. But basically, he'll probably score. He'll probably score now. All I'm saying is, maybe in the Premier League, you get a little bit more time, and you get a little bit more respect, and you don't get absolutely bulldozed like Buendia has tonight. It's been interesting. Like, a lot of these Villa players have had to play against a lot more physical nature of these sides. You know, this sort of Papa John's trophy or whatever it's called, or I can't remember, but basically where the Premier League under-21 sides, which Villa do, play League One, League Two sides. Tell me why none of these under-21 sides ever get to the final or go far. It's because the physicality. And that is the difference between someone who makes it at the top level and someone who doesn't, is the physical attributes. And the player's got all the technical ability in the world, but their physical stature has to be of some sort. And so, hence why some players are absolutely designed to be lower league, non-league footballers. They are. They are. They genuinely are designed for lower league. Kim Fenwell made a whole career of playing non-league football and lower league football, and even in the Championship, because he was an absolute brickhouse. Kim Fenwell would not be technically good enough. They are inconsistent, Gary, yeah. Big up Matt Parker, even just on Wendy, I don't expect to see him step up this season. Listen, I couldn't be more happier if Buendia and Tyrone Mings are knocking on a United's door and saying you have to start us now. I would be so chuffed for them. Because after the setbacks they've had, it would be nothing better. Personally, I can't see it as such. But funnier things have happened. There's Ross Barkley. Oh. Tell you what, I'm struggling with the old second half, cold and flu. Someone said it was a sniff along tonight. I do apologise if you've had to deal with it. Yeah, big up hindsight. Emery's fuming, yeah. Midfield's been weak tonight, put too much pressure on centre backs. We've been carved open a little bit too easy tonight, in my liking, and we haven't done enough to ask questions. Here's Jacob Ramsey into JD. JD crosses, no one's on his wavelength. But he'll come back to it. The quicker Villa fans realise how integral Ollie Watkins is to a Villa attack is unbelievable. Ollie Watkins is the glue. Ollie Watkins is the focal point. Ollie Watkins decides whether we play into feet or we run in behind. Like, Ollie Watkins is everything to this Villa side. I promise you this. Yeah, so will hindsight. But yeah, Jamesy, yeah, just wait, Jamesy. You have to be patient, mate. Wait till Ali contacts you now. You just have to wait till Ali contacts you. Don't tell me Watford have scored against the great Man City. Wow. Wow, screamer at the Etihad. Number 7 for Watford. Oh, it's Tom Ince. Paul Ince's son. Tom Ince has scored a screamer. The Etihad. Well, about a Kiwi. Oh, look, there's Elmo and Nassi Suarez. Nassi Suarez goes to a lot of games now, doesn't he? When I went to Old Trafford last season to watch Villa Man U at Old Trafford, and I had to sit in the United end, but I sat in the hospitality section. I stood side by side next to Elmo. I turned around to him and I had to be very quiet. I said, "Up the Villa, Elmo." Didn't want to get kicked out before I got in. Big up, B Major. Who's that striker? So here's 2-1. Man City, Watford. Could they cause a cup upset? That would really hurt Pep. Yeah, Nuts is very involved, yeah. You always see him at the games. His face is very public. Caden Young. I just once it's not the fact he hasn't tucked his shirt in, it's the fact the shirt's probably 2 sizes too big for him. Don't mind an untucked shirt, but it looks like a dress on him. Here, Jacob Ramsey. Cucho, yes, when Villa played the Columbus Crew, yes. Good finisher, wasn't he? An ex-Hornet. But yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. Please make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and really appreciate it. And we're 5 members away from getting our 130 goal on www.bigup.com, where we'll be doing all neutral watch-alongs. Okay. Here comes Villa. Duran. Better. Bit more flow. Here's Ross Barkley. Barkley now. Fastest game's been woeful. It's been off cut at par. Oh, Juan Pablo Angel, what a man. I'll be really pissed if Wycombe equalise and we have to go to penalties. As much as people love penalties, I don't really want to see Villa go to penalties. Big up was Tifo, hindsight, but they changed the name because the domain www.tifo was taken. So I had to go to Big Up, basically. But also, it's something streamers always say, big up to everyone in the chat, big up to you. It links quite nicely. Elmo and Alan Hutton were 2 model pros. 2 model pros. Jan needs to make sure he doesn't go too deep into midfield. He wants to get on the ball more, Rachel, and that's a sign of frustration. That's a sign of frustration. That is a sign of frustration when you've got to come deeper. And Gal was the first name I ever had, one of my favourite players of all time. Interesting question for the chat then. Who is your favourite all-time Aston Villa striker? Can include Ollie Watkins. Is it Gabby? Benteke? Juan Pablo Angel? Kevin Phillips? Darius Vassell? Ollie Watkins? John Duran? Ali Samata? Rudy Gestede? John Carew, forgot him. Glenn Wheeler, what a pro. He's got a coaching job for Derby County or Wigan Athletic now. Peter Whiff, yeah. Andy Gray, Dwight York, yeah. Cheers, Daniel, for signing up, mate. John Carew. Bender, yeah. Do you know what? JPA was the one I fell in love with when I first got into football, watched him and thought, wow, what a guy. What a presence. I had a really weird Keelan Davis, what a legend. I had a really, really weird spot for Darius Vassell at one point. I don't know why. Just thought it's. But then I got pissed off with Darius Vassell when he missed the penalty for England. Can you remember in Euro 2024, Euro 2004? But I've got to ask, but I'm going to be really real now. Benteke was a bit of a legend. I actually think, and you guys probably know what I'm about to say here. I think Ollie Watkins is genuinely becoming one of my favourite all-time Villa strikers. I've got to, because he hasn't left. People say, "Well, calm down, wait till he leaves." I think once he overtakes Gabby Bonhor's all-time Premier League goal scoring record for Aston Villa, I think Ollie's the man, man. I just can't. I am really. I can sit here and say that I'm really biased with Ollie Watkins, and I know about 2 years ago I lost a few people on this channel because people told me that Ollie Watkins shouldn't be starting for Villa. This is when he went on that really poor patch, and people saying John Duran should be starting. Watkins isn't good enough, and I think it was the first time ever I've copped. I've lost my head. I've said Watkins is everything. Watkins should be starting in this Villa team week in, week out, and see the bigger picture. Ollie will come good. He will score goals. Stop being rectory. And I just don't know. It's his all-round gameplay, but it's his cross comes in. Oh, Wycombe! Well, I actually think Ollie Watkins, maybe he will. I'm not going to do a Josh curse. I was nearly going to say something, but knowing my luck, Watkins will do something that I don't want. But uh, a lot of people don't like Gabby. He knows that. A lot of Villa fans still respect him, but Gabby has fallen out of a lot of Villa fans because of what he's like in the Championship. Yeah, but yeah, something about Ollie Watkins. By the way, it's a massive chance for Wycombe. They should have scored that. Number 12, McCleary, Gareth McCleary, who's played for Reading, should have scored that. Throwing comes in. Chance! Oh, saved by Joe Gauchi. It's a good save there. It's a good save. Danny Ings. Yeah, why did Danny Ings stay at West Ham? That was a weird one, actually. Why the hell did Danny Ings? It's a good save by Joe Gauchi. Gareth Barry, legend. Absolutely no doubt for me. Him or Stan. Him or Stan. Yeah, Gabby splits opinions, 100%. Gabby splits opinions in the fan base. But the one thing I will say about Gabby is that he does defend Aston Villa on Torchlight. And he makes sure that we don't get slandered. And it's good to have someone in the media who will look after your back and not let people like Jamie O'Hara make you believe that Tottenham are better than us. And Jason Cundy and all these lot. Here's Ian Matson. He's got bags of pace old Matson, hasn't he? His decision making's poor there. But yeah, I don't know, chat. I don't know. Something about Watkins, just his character, his personality. Do you know what I like about Watkins? Actually, I'll be real. It's his pathway to professional football, the top level. He came from non-league again. I really like players who came from non-league football as opposed to academies and made it at the top. Coming from Weston-super-Mare, Exeter City, Brentford, then Aston Villa. Do you know what I mean? I love that pathways, and that means you're a grafter. That means you're someone who's worked so hard to get there. In that sense, because he would have been written off a lot of times in his life if he's had to go through the non-league route. Unfortunately for Gabby, I tell you the one thing about Gabby, he's not very articulate, is he? And therefore, you're right, Rachel. His words can get misconstrued. Tammy Abraham, legend. Do you know what? Star and I watched Inter Milan versus AC Milan the other day, and Tammy, playing for AC Milan, had no idea, by the way. Don't really follow Italian football. And then I looked at AC Milan's team. It had Tammy Abraham, Morata, Rafael Leo, and Christian Pulisic. And I was like, Jesus. And then Loftus Cheek was on the bench. And I was like, what the hell are AC Milan cooking? And they beat Inter. That Inter side was dusty. But yeah, Tammy Abraham, he's sort of got used to life in Italy and enjoyed it, hasn't he? I've got to respect that. He sort of found his niche in Italy. Do you know what? My most hated Villa player to date and still will be, and nothing will ever top this guy. And people will think I'm going to say Fabian Delph, but no, worse, right? Jolyon Lescott. Jolyon Lescott. That guy, man. That guy. That guy came for a paycheck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ball comes in. Jolyon Lescott was not worthy to wear the shirt. And then when he tries to be a pundit, it's just terrible. He lives off his few years at Man City. Here's Wycombe. Wycombe crossed the ball. Villa holding on a bit here. It is a Wycombe foray here. Stephen Ireland. The one thing I'll give Nzogbia a little bit of wow, Walsall Leicester going to penalties. Go on, Albert Adoma. Uncle Albert. Hope he's on the pitch still. Is Lescott an England coach now? Yeah, and Nzogbia had a few injuries, so I'll give him leeway. And Ireland. Wait. Let's see if Uncle Albert's still on the pitch for the penalties. Pardon me. Pardon me. Did Uncle Albert get subbed? Oh, he got subbed. That's a shame. Yeah, he does PC, yeah. He had a scar on his head. But the thing that killed Lescott is Villa got battered, and like 10 minutes later, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, wasn't there a tweet that came out of Lescott's phone about a brand new car or something? And basically he said he got hacked, or was an accident, or was a time scheduled post. And Lescott was basically boasting about how he got this brand new 200 million supercar. Do you know who up there, my unsung hero, still is at Aston Villa to this day as well? Jed Steer. We owe that guy. We owe Jed Steer a lifetime deal at Villa. Whatever he wants, he should get. Yeah, I don't want to draw this game. Penalties would be disastrous. Penalties would be disastrous, chat. Here comes Duran. Is that a penalty, referee? It's a penalty! Penalty Aston Villa. I did predict 2-0 before the game. My score predictions, we're finally going to see who the penalty taker is. But then we don't have any of the big guns on the pitch, so it's got to be Duran or Buendia, isn't it? Will Duran have this? Will Duran have this? It's a penalty to Villa. It's a penalty to Villa. Duran does well. Nice little flick to Ross Barkley. Look at Ross Barkley's weight of pass. Ross Barkley, for me now, is showing his quality every week. Ross Barkley's weight of pass is absolutely... Oh, Duran dives there. Who's going to take it? I think Duran goes down a little bit easily there, but there we go. It is going to be JD to keep his goal score record. Right, in the chat, score or miss. I did say 2-0 before the game, so I'm going to go with he scores. Score or miss. JD, score or miss. JD. Big breath to keep his incredible goal scoring record. JD steps up and he scores. Bottom right corner. Game, set, match. John Duran can't stop scoring. He gets his goal. He should have scored in the first minute. He does his little celebration now where he poses. And this guy went from absolutely despised by the fan base to now we just expect him to score every time he's on the pitch. It's 2-0 Aston Villa. Duran makes light work of it. We're all happy. We're through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Happy days, JD. I love it. Vamos, VJ. Vamos, VJ. Vamos. Vamos. Big up the Vamos, VJ. Big up the Vamos, VJ. Duran steps up. It's a really good penalty. Sends the keeper the other way. Nestled into the bottom corner. Ruben says it's a dive. I'm telling you now, chat. My 2-0 is on. My 2-0 is on. It's a dive in my head. No VAR. But there we go. Who's that coming on? Caden Young comes off. And Ben Broggio, 79, Ben Broggio. You get to see the Broggio. Now, Rachel said this guy, this baller, is a bit like Jack Grealish. So let's see. Let's see how Grealish-like he is. Ben Broggio. But yeah, chat, make sure you smash the like button. Also, please check you've got your notification bell turned on. That's very important as we go forward with these streams. Love the head nod, absolutely. Here's Kostan Djokovic. But do you know what happened in the build-up? Do you know what happened in the build-up? Do you know what happened in the build-up? Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley, once again, chat. Ross Barkley, once again, has shown his worth, has shown his quality, his weight of pass. His weight of pass into John Duran was absolutely superb. It was so, so good. So good. Barkley's got to start versus Ipswich for me. If you want someone who can open a defence up, if you want someone who can unlock, then Roscoe's the man. Roscoe is the man. Good player is Baggio. Yeah, I trust Rachel on that one. Big up Martin Larison and Olaf Melbourne getting shouts as well. And big up to, again, the Vamos VJ for the super chat. Again, Wycombe have been excellent today. They've really put themselves in a really good position. They really have. But yeah, we can relax now, absolutely. PC lockdown. My favourite PC. Better than Windows, better than Apple Mac. It's the Peter Collins, the PC. Josh's Kiwi Lexington. It's all about the Kiwi. I think I'm going to have to start eating more Kiwis at half time. If Janie gets another, I'll record it perfectly. It says, O'Sullivan, O'Sullivan, O'Sullivan. Big up to you. Big up to you. Well, listen, I always like my members to get points on the members competition, but I did predict 2-0. And I think that will be 2 out of 4 games predicted correctly for me, a 50% ratio. She's cheeky. But it has been a cough along, a sniff along, a sneeze along, a goal along, a Kiwi along, a super along, and a Wycombe nearly score again. These guys don't have their shooting boots on today. Gabriel Karai. They don't have their shooting boots on today. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. I love it when the Vamos puts that. But yeah, that's another squandered chance from Wycombe. And if I'm their gaffer, I'm actually probably saying this. I'm actually saying, lads, we had our chances today. As Rich said, we got lucky. Yeah, a clinical side buries us today. Holmes under the hammer, BBC, and the odd Sky Sports appearance when they're really desperate. There's always those 1 or 2 pundits they have to drag out the woodwork There's always those pundits they drag out the woodwork when they're desperate. A real classic example recently is Paul Merson for Arsenal. Merce just needs to stick to Soccer Saturday. I'll be honest. When's the draw? Good point. When is the draw? Daniel Ali trying to get a sneaky little 2-0 in there. I like it. Can we have a VV in the chat? Can we have let's big up the VV. Can we have 2 lots of VVs in the chat? Vamos VJ, Vamos VJ. Let's have some VVs in the chat. The legend that is always coming out. Top model. Up the VV. Up the VV. Oh, Mark Lorison. Christ. Christ almighty. I said at our time last time we drew nil at our time with these. Yeah, true. Up the VV. Absolutely. Everyone near goes off. Do you know who I was looking? Sorry, this is a really random story. Do you know who I was looking out for the other day? Amari Kellyman. And then I realised Amari Kellyman has an injury. He's one of the young lads. He shoots number 56. Who's number 56? Basically, hindsight. Basically, lad. Who is number 56? Who's number 56? Oh no, 66. Patterson. Don't know why I said a Scottish accent. Leicester beat Walsall on penalties, by the way. Divu. Yeah, I miss Amari. Amari would have been brilliant. The fact that we've had to get Lewis freaking Dobbin in and loan him out and Enzo Balanchea and bloody Illing Jr. when actually I really wish we could have kept Amari. Really do. Draw tomorrow, thank you, Collie. Man U next round, yeah. That is true. Buendia's on the icebox. Oh, look, he's trying to do his best Marcelo Bielsa impression. Sat on the ice packs. Both Argentinians. Yeah. Look, let's be real. Amari Caliman won't play a single Premier League game for Chelsea, let alone start. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Chelsea got such a good deal out of that. Puff, stop. Yeah, Elling Jr.'s done well. But that's the thing, we've offloaded some bros. We should have kept them. Puff. Sorry, dog's whining. Yeah, both would have started. Liverpool, West Ham in the Carabao. Liverpool clean that one up. I saw that, Kev. Fucking nuts that was. When are we going to see Unai Emery's son play a game in the cup? I'm going to sneeze. Oh, sorry. Oh. Amari and Carney, bless him. Yeah, Buendia got man of the match. One of the match. Big up to Buendia. Got the first goal key. I hope so, Kev. The buyback. There's got to be a buyback clause in there, right? Here's Duran. Duran goes down. He'll want a goal in open play. Here's Roscoe Barkley. Jacob Ramsey hasn't really done much since he's been on. But you know what? Ross Barkley under Unai Emery definitely can see how well coached he's been. He does exactly what Unai wants him to do. Patient. Oh, Duran turns and shoots. Ross Barkley does exactly what Unai Emery wants his defenders to do. Why has Bogard got beaten like that? Bogard's crap. And another chance missed by Wycombe. I'm sorry. This Bogard guy's not done it for me. Bogard gets done by one long goal kick. That is shocking from Bogard. That's absolutely league. It's non-league level. That's not Premier League, Champions League level. And again, Wycombe. It's another missed chance of Wycombe. Honestly, we should have lost this tonight and Wycombe could score. Villa try and play out. They nick the ball. Oh my God, that's a sitter. Oh my God. Villa overplay at the back. Kone, what's he doing? No, I don't, Bongo. I think it will still be the original formation. Oh, Wycombe! Villa have collapsed in that sense. It's coming. Joe Gauchi, we've just been lauding his praises. Unai looks furious. It was a really easy shot, this one. I've actually got to look at Gauchi here. I think he should save this one. He has been incredible, but I think he's got to save this one. God, again. Bogard's absolutely crap. I got criticised for slagging off Bogard. Bogard is absolutely crap. I'm sorry. Let's talk about it. He's crap. He's crap. Bogard's crap. I don't want to hear any different. Bogard's crap. How's he starting for us in Champions League? I've said it for weeks. He's not done natural right back. He's getting exposed at CBE. Wow, wow, wow. And that is full time. I'm sorry, but Bogard's had 2 warnings here, and he gets punished. I'm sorry. It's lapse in concentration. It's not good enough. And Bogard's just playing himself out of the side. That's how I see it. Bogard's playing himself out the side. Joe Gauchi doesn't get his clean sheet. And I've lost my bloody 2-0 score prediction. I've just clicked. I've just lost my bloody 2-0 score prediction. So any member who got 2-1, you've just gained 3 points. I've somehow just lost my... And do you know what? We got a lucky penalty as well. Dear, oh dear. Bogard's bogey. I'm sorry, Bogard is bogey. Bogard's only league experience is League One football with Bristol Rovers. But then again, Jarrell Quansah played for Bristol Rovers. And look how good he's been. Thank you, Mum. Yeah, hopefully you do feel better soon. And look, big up to everyone in the chat. Villa get away with one there because Wycombe, if they had their finishing boots on, would have done us dirty. But we've survived. We've survived, and that's the main thing. We've survived, and that's all I care about is that we've got through a very tricky tie in some sense with our rotation. But we are going to wrap up now. We've got the dog join me as well. Mustari, right. Big has been really poor. I'm sorry, but yeah, we should have taken it, Chris. But yeah, big up to everyone. Up the bloody video. I'll say it one more time. If you want to come and join us for some neutral watch-alongs, please give this website a chance. I beg you. If you haven't given it a chance yet, then come and give it a chance. It is tomorrow. It's bigup.com. Make sure you've got your notification bell turned on as well for this channel, because that's really important. And yeah, this is the website link you can see on there. www.bigup.com/a view from the stands. Very easy to find. I wanted 130 of you signed up on there. The number that we've got right now is this. Okay, I'm going to show you right now. This is the number we've got right now. There's 126. I need 4 of you who haven't signed up yet to do me a favor and come to this, and you won't regret it. It's where we're doing our neutral watch-alongs, nice and easy. The link's in there. It's on the screen. I appreciate it. And look, we graft. We've done it with a cold. I'll never let you down. Up the bloody villa. Shout outs are coming. Big up to the following people first and foremost. Big up to the legend that is the VV, the Vamos, the VJ. Big up to Kev O'Sullivan. Appreciate it. But nearly called it perfectly, but not quite. Big up the Kiwis. That'll be a new one for us. Big up the PC lockdown again. Big up to Lee Collison. To Alan Ford, my lord, who's been a legend. PC as well. He's been on fire tonight with a Vapo rub. To Super Matty Taylor as well. Kev O'Sullivan. And, of course, Duper, the man, the myth, the legend, who went 5-0 Villa. Wasn't quite the same, but nearly. Big up to Chris Kennedy, who gifted the 5 memberships. And big up to Farmy, who's become a new member. And then all of you guys in the chat. Thank you, I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Hides. And thank you for the soup. Take care, says Richard Edwards. Big up the legend that is Richard Edwards. Big up to Disciples. Big up to Kev. Big up to Captain Mike, to Nitnat, to Krim, to Ruben, to Standing, to Ty. Thank you to everyone who's wishing the well wishes. To Lee Collison, to Jamesy, to Matt Parker, who's got a rotten cold as well, Steve, Theo, and everyone who's been in here, the Dupers, the mods, the Frasers, the Goatsers. I really appreciate it. And as I said, thank you to everyone. We will see you Sunday for Ipswich, but if that's on this platform. But don't forget, the man, the myth, the Meekin, coming in clutch again with the super chat. Thank you, Meeks. And hopefully you got a good score prediction there, Meeks. But this isn't the end for us this week. There's still plenty of stuff coming up on the site that is bigup.com. So I'll see you all there. Take care, everyone. God bless. Good night. Up the bloody villa. We're into the next round. Let's have it. Ta